Sometimes our best day trips in Cyprus start without a real plan in mind, just a general direction, and for today that is Pomos. Once again we were on our way from Limassol and started driving west towards Paphos. We didn't plan specific stops, we didn't look up cafes, we just chose a direction and let the day unfold. I had my camcorder with me for the video and my analog camera with 2 rolls of film. The drive west from Limassol is always one of my favorites. You have the sea on one side, cliffs on the other, and passing my favorite view of Aphrodite Rock on the left. After passing Paphos and heading north towards Polis, we stopped at a small roadside stand for orange juice. These simple and random places always remind me why I love living here. Our first proper stop was at Limni Pier shortly after Polis, a long wooden pier stretching out into the sea. I still remember jumping into the sea from the end of the pier on one of my first visits here many years ago. Honestly, after spending 2 hours in the car, we were just happy to stretch our legs, walk around, and of course shoot a few pictures on film. As you continue driving towards Pomos, the landscape really starts to change. It becomes greener, less developed, and you have these big cliffs to your left. At one of the bends in the road, we stopped at a viewpoint overlooking the coastline. You had the view of Pomos in the distance, and this spot was just absolutely beautiful. Pomos sits on the northwestern coast of Cyprus, in one of the most remote areas on the island. It's far from all the major cities, there is no big resort, just nature and the small local communities right here. Most of the visitors come here only in the summer months. Everywhere we went we were on our own, and we would hear just the wind and the sounds of nature. When we reached Pomos, we stopped at Dragon Cave. There's a small path that leads down towards it, with wooden railings guiding you along the cliff. As you walk down, the view opens up more and more, the sea stretching out in front of you, and waves crashing into the rocks below. I highly recommend you stop here on your next trip to Pomos. According to a local legend, a dragon once lived here, protecting the region from ships that carried out robberies. Another version tells of a dragon and a dragoness who inhabited the cave, guarding the precious water of the area. Outside of the cave there are 2 large pillow-shaped rocks. Some say those were the resting spots of this mythical couple. Next, we drove down to the small marina in Pomos, just a few boats, a beach bar that wasn't open, a handful of people walking around, mostly German tourists. Pomos is also known for something much older than the village itself. In 1962, a small cross-shaped figure was discovered here dating back to around 3000 BC, thousands of years before Christianity. It's called the Pomos cross, and some people say that it proves that the cross symbol didn't originally belong to Christianity. Long before it became a religious symbol, it likely represented fertility of the human body. It's not only something you see on the Pomos village sign, it actually became a national symbol of Cyprus. The Pomos cross is featured on both the Cypriot €2 and €1 coins. What I enjoyed most on this day is how green everything was. When people think of Cyprus, they mostly think of a dry and desert-like nature. But up here it almost feels like a completely different island. Personally, the landscape reminds me a bit of the coastline in Northern California. Escaping here from the southern part of the island definitely feels like a breath of fresh air. Finding a place to eat wasn't easy, most restaurants were closed, but eventually we found a small village cafe. An old lady was running it. Outside and next to us was a few older local men, sitting together and probably talking for hours. We ordered coffee exactly how we like it and sat there listening to their conversations in the background. One final stop at a local beach. After a few hours, we slowly made our way back. Passing through Paphos again, we stopped at Muse, a well-known hilltop restaurant overlooking the city and the coastline. Sitting there with this amazing view over Paphos, we reflected on our beautiful day trip to Pomos on that day. After a day of quiet roads and small villages, days like this remind me why I document Cyprus in the first place. There's still so much to this island that feels undiscovered. You look very beautiful in this light, baby. Thanks for coming along on this day, and see you in the next video.